Hello everybody and welcome to Romanceful's Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now this reading might not resonate with everybody, so please do take whatever does resonate with you and simply leave the rest of it aside. If you do, however, have any questions, you would like to have your own reading, please do contact me. My information is right below into the YouTube description box and it will be my great pleasure to assist you. That being said, if ever you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do click onto the subscribe button to show your support to the channel and to myself, and it would be greatly appreciated, and I do thank you in advance. So with no further ado, let's begin this reading. This is your warnings coming from the universe. Let's go see what is in store for you. Keep your temper, use your time well, impossible things, and you can't go back to yesterday. Let's begin with keeping your temper. This is about not allowing your anger to rule you. This is about being somewhat confronted to a little bit of strangeness sometimes, so much that it's unlike what you're used to, and even your own self is changing, and this is finding yourself maybe a little bit running short of patience. So when we're thrown into this way by life, uncertain of what's going to happen next and that there are no straight answers to our questions, our tempers can kind of begin to fray about the edges. We may become a little bit irritable, short, maybe a little less patient than we would be when all is familiar and all is comfortable. Now, this is not to say, though, that anger is wrong. I'm not saying that it's unnatural, but when you're seeking the help of others, it is better for you. It is best not to get angry if they do things a little bit differently. Acknowledge your irritation quietly to yourself. Don't deny your response, but it's important that you continue to find ways to communicate with those about you. Growing angry with them is going to serve no purpose at all except to make you more lost and isolated than ever. This is about being pushed. It's running out of patience. It's feeling like the people about you, they're just not cooperative. It's evasive companions and bothersome circumstances. It's the need to keep your temper cool and in check. It's reminding yourself that you are going to go further when you harness your power and you use it, but at the right time. It's not always the right time, which is not right now, okay? So this is about taking your time, taking some patience, keeping your temper, okay? Moving on forward now to use your time well. This is about making every single moment count. Asking riddles that seem to have no answers seem a little bit like a waste of time, but sometimes it leads to discovery. And when you allow yourself to ask questions that may have no discernible answer, you might just find out some valuable things and unearth what you truly think and believe. But there's another element to this message here, and it's that people are going to waste your time. Not everybody, some of them. Not only by asking questions that have no answers, but by deliberately asking those questions intending to take up your time. Now, there are people in our lives who feel justified questioning, prying, or wasting your time. It is up to you to decide what questions are worth answering and those that serve no purpose and can be left alone. This is about being bothered by people's desire to confuse you. And when you receive this message, it is essential to create a safe space about yourself and to know that you need to do whatever you're prepared to do. What are you prepared to withdraw from, and what are you simply going to leave alone? There are many people in this world are going to question, that are just going to ask you a bunch of questions to waste your very precious, irreplaceable time. So answer only those that bring you closer to a resolution or that lead you to a greater and deeper way of experiencing your world. Some people love to feel that they're important enough to take up your time for no reason. Do not let them waste yours. This is all about someone who could be wasting your time by asking questions that they have no interest in answering. This is about people not listening or repeatedly asking for assistance, but simply not listening to your advice. Someone is wishing to take up a great deal of your time in order to feel more important, in order to feel listened to and cared about. So you do need to set your boundaries right now so this does not continue. Moving on forward to impossible things. And this is about working through disbelief, imaginative leaps, and fresh perspectives. Now, it is indeed difficult to believe in impossible things. However, when you receive this message, you are being asked to believe in something that seems impossible at the present moment. This could be a miracle. It could be something that seems too good to be true. It also talks of belief as a matter of discipline and of practice. This is about practicing believing in impossible things. What if you were to practice believing in the impossible? Let's say 30 minutes a day. Practice on meditating maybe on a miracle, on changing your thoughts, or focusing on creating an amazing life. Well, you would slowly but surely expand your limits of possibility. And if you devoted a half an hour each day to creating wonderful changes within your life, what would you achieve? Financial breakthroughs, relationship bliss, physical healing. Devote yourself to something that you wish to improve. And when you do this, you are going to start to believe in impossible things, because dedication steadily brings the impossible just that much more closer. So this is a struggle to accept what seems unlikely. It's devoting regular time to improving a situation. It's becoming better at something that you care about, or changing something, but for the better. It's meditate on a miracle and believe in impossible things, because they can become possible. Moving on forward to your final message, I have, you can't go back to yesterday. This is about being into the present moment. You're being asked to live right now, into the present moment. You need to focusing on creating new memories, on sharing experiences, on getting to know someone and letting them know you in the present through observation, through conversation. You need to accept that you have changed. You're not the same than you were into the past. And as you change, the simple telling of who you were and what you did is sometimes not as powerful as sharing who you are becoming and experiencing new adventures right in the heart of the precious present moment. So yes, you can share your past adventures, your histories, but perhaps you were a different person then. So consider adventuring forth and fully experiencing the present with people that you have connected with. Your past is going to spill out of you when the time is right for the sharing of such things. So you are more important than your past. You have evolved, you have changed, and sharing your history is only to share who you once were. You are no longer that same person. And this, my dear friends, does conclude your reading. I do hope that you enjoyed. I do hope that it brought you some interesting messages. If you do have any questions, you would like to contact me, you'd like a reading, my information is right below into the YouTube description box. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Have yourself a beautiful day. I thank you for being there, and I will see you tomorrow with new messages. Many blessings.